back to the topic of my guru, Steve. I'm your guru. But then we're gonna get wrong. Okay, I'm your guru. Here's the thing. He's a guy who. But I'm not saying what would my guru say? Like if he knew like his student is like talking about the Jews and could be okay with the guru, could come into reality. They just want to know how all this went down here, so they can know. Right. Me doing a movie thing down here, all my boy Wes Anderson signal to me to gaslight you in Indian hotels. Okay, wait. Right. Mark, no, my guru, right? One of our conversations that makes sense, like out in our game. I told my dad was kind of a difficult guy. He said, we were talking about, he was a psycho analyst, just ask me my dad or something. And he said, yeah, my dad was difficult too. He's my stepdad. He said he was a German guy, He was in the Hitler Youth, when he was young. It's a guy like that, He said, yeah, one time, I was fixing something, I was trying to help him fix something, and I sort of made a mistake and did it wrong, or I dropped the wrench, and he came up behind me, and he pushed my head into the side of the table and broke my front teeth out. My mouth went into the table. I had no teeth. Awful. So I know what that's like, Steve. Right. Now that we know about what we're doing and how we're doing this, right? That's a scene from American History X. Come into objective reality. Okay, now wait. My guru told me that. Now, it is. Wait. Did he know what we do down here? Does he know the kind of things we're going to say, what we're doing? Is he just like, no? He said, Steve, you better figure out your, coming up, you try to do like a, it's interesting, writing about politics, he told me about it. You've got to, make a breakthrough. Make breakthroughs, So we need your breakthroughs. I have a daughter, she's getting older. What am I going to tell her about Sarah Palin? I said, Mark, it's not real. I said, Mark, it's not just that's not real. The cabinet meetings are staged. The books about whatever the cabinet meeting with the insiders, the cabinet meetings are staged, Mark. That's not real too. It's scripted. He's a spiritual way guy. He says, you know what I lack, Steve? I lack faith. Right. Right. Faith that he just needed one more person to tell him, right. That's not real. The cabinet meetings aren't real. Sarah Palin isn't real. We're playing a game because there are people who are unaware of objective reality. And we're going to keep making it more ridiculous and putting numbers in until they realize what it's like to be unaware of objective reality. There's a senator, it's called Weiner. His last name's Weiner. But he lost his position. So he showed pictures on the internet of his wiener. He sent an intern a picture of his wiener. Anthony Weiner did. That's why he lost his position. They in the other room think that's real. So we keep making it more unreal until they realize that they don't live in objective reality.